The architect of unity, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, 1875 to 1950, in the turbulent aftermath of India's independence in 1947, a chaos loomed larger than the trauma of partition. As the British departed, they left behind a nation fragmented into over 560 princely states, each with the freedom to choose independence, join India or join Pakistan. It was a moment when the dream of a united India could have crumbled into 1,000 pieces. Standing against this possibility was one man whose resolve was as unyielding as metal, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. From humble beginnings to barrister, born in 1875 in Nadiad, Gujarat, Vallabhbhai Jhaverbhai Patel's early life was marked by self-reliance and grit. He was a man who pulled himself up by his own bootstraps, saving money to pass the district pleader's examination without a formal college education, and establishing a successful, lucrative legal practice in Ahmedabad. Driven by an ambition to match the best, he traveled to England at the late age of 36 and enrolled at the Middle Temple Inn. He finished the 36-month course in a mere 30 months, topping his class. Returning to India as a successful barrister, he adopted a European lifestyle, remaining outwardly detached from the political unrest brewing around him. The transformation, a partnership with Gandhi. Patel's transformation began in 1917, when he met Mahatma Gandhi. While initially skeptical of Gandhi's ideas, Patel soon became one of his most trusted and intensely loyal lieutenants. He abandoned his silk suits and prosperous practice, trading the courtroom for the dusty villages of Gujarat, immersing himself completely in the freedom struggle. His exceptional organizational skills and pragmatic leadership first shone in the local peasant movements. In the Kheda Satyagraha of 1918, he rallied farmers to refuse tax payment following a crop failure, forcing the British government to concede. His most defining moment came in the Bardoli Satyagraha of 1928, where he successfully led a massive no-tax campaign against an unjust tax hike. It was here that the resilient farmers of Bardoli bestowed upon him the honorific title Sardar, meaning chief or leader. The name stuck, cementing his place as a leader of unwavering strength, the Iron Man of integration. When India achieved independence, Sardar Patel stepped into the critical roles of the first Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Home Affairs. His single most important contribution was the political integration of the princely states. Using a combination of exceptional diplomacy, persuasion, and realism, often called realpolitik, Patel and his trusted administrative secretary, V.P. Menon, systematically addressed the rulers. His strategy was threefold: persuasion, appealing to the rulers' patriotism and highlighting the geographical and economic inevitability of joining the Indian Union; instrument of accession, offering the instrument of accession, a document that gave the Union control over only three key subjects: defense, external affairs, and communications, allowing the rulers to maintain internal autonomy; decisive action, for states that refused to accede, such as Junagadh, which was annexed after a plebiscite, and Hyderabad, which was brought into the Union through the decisive Operation Polo military action in 1948. Patel did not hesitate to use force to prevent the fragmentation of the new nation. In less than 2 years, Sardar Patel achieved what was historically unprecedented: the peaceful unification of a fractured subcontinent into a cohesive nation-state. This colossal achievement earned him the well-deserved title, the Iron Man of India, a lasting legacy. Sardar Patel passed away on 15th December 1950, leaving behind an